It is going to be a very interesting weekend. So tomorrow, it's going to be calm, and then things really spice up. Meteorologist James Gilbert joining us now. How confident are you that we're going to see some damaging winds on Sunday?
Very confident. The fact that we saw this on Monday and Tuesday earlier in the week, Josh and Stacy have been talking about it all week, as well as on top of that, the models are agreeing as well. A bunch of different models that we look at are all agreeing. Let's take a wider view, of course, of what we can expect as we get over the next 48 hours. Really expecting a long-duration wind event, large storm system that's going to move through the Great Lakes. We've been watching it, again, as I mentioned, all week long. This is not something that's jumping out here. Confidence in that long-duration wind event. Peak wind gusts 65+ miles per hour. That is definitely in the potentially damaging range. Again, that's Sunday night, not tomorrow, Sunday night, really from 2 p.m. in the afternoon through 8 a.m. Monday, and we'll continue through the day on Monday. So right now, not much going on. Pretty calm night if you are hopefully hanging out and enjoying your Friday evening. 35 degrees, we are above freezing, continued melt. Still plenty of snow out there. That will continue to melt as we get through your Saturday. Look at these numbers in the mid-40s. So I think it will be almost summer-like by Sunday morning as temperatures climb to near 50 by the morning. But it's not the temperatures that we'll be noticing. It's, of course, the wind. Watch the future wind gusts as we jump right into Sunday afternoon, 40, 50+ miles per hour, then nearing that 60+ mile per hour range. That's really what concerns us as meteorologists once we get above that threshold of 60 miles per hour. So make sure you, of course, know where the trees are in your yard, in your neighborhood. Of course, make sure that everything's secure outside. And this is what we'll deal with, difficult driving conditions as well through the day on Monday. We'll break down those warm temperatures as well as the rain that will come with this storm system in my full forecast.
James Gilbert, thank you. With all of this happening, public leaders are asking us to prepare. Selena Lewis joining us live now on Mount Read Boulevard at the city's operations center with more on what they're saying tonight. Selena?
We spoke with city officials as well as county officials. As you said, we are here at that operations center, and you can see all these trucks lined up behind me here, ready for the wind event this weekend. The city says that they have learned from past wind events, and they are working to be even more prepared this time, including plenty of emergency housing at the Gantt Community Center, as well as extra dump trucks like the ones you saw behind me on the road to help clear debris, extra staffing at the 911 and 311 call centers, and extra crews on call from the fire department. They say that they are confident they are better prepared this year, but have been stretched very thin years past.
Like I said, we did, fire crews in the city of Rochester did one call every minute for 9 hours straight. The concern is any longer than that, we're going to start experiencing injuries, fatigue, and errors in judgment. There is a human limit to what we can expect the crews to do. So we are going to be prioritizing calls the best we can.
The Gantt Community Center can hold about 180 people. The county says that they are also working with the Red Cross to make sure that there is emergency housing for anyone who could be misplaced by this wind event. Adam.
All right, legion of trucks ready to go. Selena, thank you. We see a lot of power outages when we get this kind of wind because those trees are knocked down, the limbs attacking the wires. Before we get to more on that, I do want to tell you that Governor Cuomo has banned all empty tractor trailers from portions of the New York State Thruway and interstate highways in Western New York, Central New York, and Finger Lakes regions. That's going to begin 10 a.m. on Sunday. So tomorrow they're fine, but again, that ban takes effect Sunday morning. Going back to the trees. Again, the power outages, we'll likely see it if the wind does top 50 and gets close to 60 miles per hour. We'll be tracking those outages throughout the day. Arborists, meanwhile, are doing their best to try and prevent as much as possible here. Josh Navarro is in Greece with this report.
There's 7 crews here along North Avenue in Greece trimming branches that are too close to the power lines. It's a preventative maintenance ahead of the strong winds forecasted for this weekend. Arborists say if your trees around your home may look rotten or may have mold, that's an indication that it may be impacted by the strong winds.
They're over the wires. A lot of these are dead ash trees. So the trees are weakened already because of the emerald ash borer, and we're trying to prevent them from falling during this wind event.
Birchcrest tells me they're amping up crews throughout the weekend. In Greece, I'm Josh Navarro, News 8.
Josh, thank you. The city of Rochester says your trash and recycling pickup will be delayed for one day due to the forecasted high winds. Also, a reminder to download the free News 8 app for up-to-the-minute weather. Latest cancellations and delays also on there. Rochester